So, morning. It is the 1st of June today, and yeah, I don't know. I guess it's a very kind of cool morning. It's going to be nice and sunny, and yeah, I was just having some reflections on finishing now as a trustee with the Gurkha Centre. So, as of today, really. So I'd supported the Gurkha Centre as a trustee for about a year and a half, and before that, for about a year or so or more actually, I was doing running and running events and that endurance event and stuff like that. I've done so this kind of fundraising kind of stuff for them because I could see that they're really struggling with their finances, and also that they were doing such a fantastic job of supporting Gurkha veterans and their families. So that's soldiers that have been recruited into the British Army from from Nepal, and yeah, the thing is with the Gurkhas is they're very they don't tend to ask for help, and they're very stoic, and you know, but sometimes people do need help, and we can alleviate some of that suffering and stuff that people are going through, and sometimes they need people to advocate for them and say, you know what, actually you do need some help here, and we can help with something. So Hari Bhandari, the CEO of the Gurkha Centre, does a fantastic job of looking after that, charity and community, and while working as a social worker himself full time, and stuff like that, and has often put his own money into paying for food for events and stuff like that. And I thought we've got to do something here, so I helped him as a trustee, set up new funding stream, which was the lottery, because the issue is often we were applying for funding from other people that had lotteries, and that's how they were getting their money. And it's a bit like, well, why don't we set up our own lottery? So I did that with Harry, and yeah, it's brought in some money. And the only thing is I couldn't play it myself because I was a trustee. So now that I've finished as a trustee, I've now joined it myself, and so yeah. I think 25 quid a month I'm putting to that now, but you can just buy a ticket for £1 a week. So I will support them financially, and I will continue to fundraise, but sometimes you need to consider, the amount of different activities that you're doing at the same time, and where your attention is focused, and whether or not you've achieved most of what you could within that. So they're in a much better financial position now. I've made my suggestions around diversifying income, and we have set up a new income stream. And there's this element of I've done the trustees' annual statement and things like that now regularly. There's a really nice one coming out that we've done with all the detail of all the positive impact of what the charity's doing. And yeah, I've helped applying for other funding and grants and stuff like that. So yeah, so I think it's a little bit like, and linked them in and made lots of connections with them as well. And we've also set up a cafe on a regular basis and stuff like that. So it is good to see, and we've done a lot of partnership working with my normal job. So it's great to see the progress, and they're in a much better place financially. And I will continue to help them with, volunteering. And supporting the Gurkha community, and the Gurkha Justice campaign that Harry's setting up as well. And it's been a really positive experience to see Harry, and how he's just relentless with his energy that he puts into life, and that was inspiring, one of the reasons why I got involved as well. And that helping others thing, he does a great job, and I'll continue supporting a voluntary capacity, and fundraising and stuff like that. And I've got direct debits now to their Facebook news group, so they've got the Gurkha Centre Facebook page as well. You can subscribe to that for £1 a month, I think it is. I do that as well. Yeah, and I would say, it might be something that you could be interested in, is becoming a trustee for a charity. It's an unpaid role, but it has a lot of value, and it's really quite interesting to learn about it all. And I've learned a lot. But I also have, at the moment, I'm in the final year of my project management degree. I've got quite a big quality improvement project I'm running in work. Yeah, and I'm working on my own fitness and stuff like that. And it is thinking sometimes, it can be, well, it is important to do things, to create chill time for yourself, and look after yourself. And also, there's this element of like having downtime, and a lot of the trustee work is done when I'm not in work, and that can be quite disruptive to my attention, or this sense of being able to kind of decompress from work and work type issues. So I think it's important, and I do feel more relaxed after, uh, you know, alleviating that kind of responsibility, because there's quite a lot of things that need to be done at certain deadlines and all of that, and paperwork and governance type issues. But I would recommend it for somebody if they're interested in helping a charity like that in a trustee role. It is an enriching experience, and I hope it all goes well with the funding applications that we've already put in, before I finish now. And yeah, um, they're in a strong position now, and they were, always cracking on. And Harry continues to be an inspiration, and the community there, doing a great job. So take care for now.